Okay, I know about as much as you all know about this, but with the help of AI and a little videos online, we're figuring some stuff out. So I checked this line right here, see if it was clogged. It is not. I blew air down this entire contraption. It all comes out clear, so the leak is not there. The leak, apparently, which has been going on for a while, is somewhere in there. Nasty. So the coils apparently look pretty clean on both sides, but there is some rust. I don't know if that's because of age or what, but that rust is potentially rusted out this pan. So now I got to see if I can take that out and identify where the leak is and whether I can replace it or what in the world we're gonna do. So I took off a couple of the screws here, and it turns out that this whole unit kind of slips out. This is a Nordyne furnace with a Gibson AC unit. I gotta cut this thing here to get at it though. All right, so cut it off, get ourselves clearance to this thing so we can pull it out. Leave enough room so we can put a coupling on there if need be. At least that's the idea. It's on to step 24, whatever we're on. So we've got it pulled out a little bit. I might pour some water in here and see if it drips. Alright, let's see if that's interesting. I would have thought that rust would have leaked out right there. Oh, here we go. Yeah. Got a culprit. Okay, this is completely rigged up, but if you all been watching my channel, you know how much lumber of this kind I have outside. So I just made a platform so that I could kind of pull that whole unit out straight on and set it on that for the time being while we're working on it. That was probably smart because that thing was a little slippery and that side unit wanted to pop out and off as soon as I got it out of there. So now we can see what we're working with. And what we're working with is a bunch of water and rust. And I could feel underneath this that it had a leak. You can just feel, you can almost put your finger through that. So I don't know that that's going to be salvageable. This thing didn't want to come out of there, so I'm trying to get some leverage on it. No wonder it won't come off. There's a friggin' bolt back there. So, you think this potentially could be the source of our leak? Jeez Louise. And here I thought I might be able to do an epoxy solution. I don't think so. So it's going to take me a while to find this on order, especially since it's the weekend and I don't want to sleep in this type of heat. So let's see if I can temporarily patch this up until that part gets here. Yep. Pretty roached. Good way to check for light though. So I bought this stuff a while ago because I was looking to patch the gutter with it. It might work as a temporary fix. Just a couple days until we get the new one in. Let's give it a shot. Here's the $1,000,000 question if you were me making a temporary patch. Would you go in the channel or would you put it on the back side like that? This is what I went with. I decided to go on the outside here. You can kind of see. Let's see the sealant up there. So went all the way up over the edges just to make sure, but hopefully that will hold us until the part gets here. So I cleaned up a little bit while I was in there. And if nothing else, this little temporary fix or temporary whatever it is, stopgap, should be able to tell us whether this was the leak or whether it was coming from somewhere else, but I would imagine this has got to be it. But we'll find out. All right, she's back in there. I'll put it back together and see what we're working with. All right, $1,000,000 question. This thing's been running all night in the middle of summer. And not appear to be any leaks. So our temporary fix has worked at least until the pan arrives and we can replace it permanently.